You are bleeding $300 a month right now and you don't even know it. I'm not talking about your rent or your car payment. I'm talking about the 47 cents here, the $9.99 there, the free trial you forgot to cancel 3 years ago. The average American wastes over $350 a month on unused subscriptions, memberships, and automatic payments. That's $4,200 a year. That's a fully funded Roth IRA. That's a round-trip ticket to Paris. That's money you are literally setting on fire while you sleep. If you stay until the end of this video, you will learn exactly how to audit your subscriptions like a forensic accountant. I'll give you a step-by-step system to find every hidden charge, cancel the ones you don't need, and negotiate the ones you keep. By the time we're done, you'll have an extra $300 a month in your pocket without earning a single dollar more. My name is your name, and today we're plugging the leaks in your financial ship. Let me start with a story that might make you sick. A few years ago, I decided to audit my own subscriptions. I had no idea what I would find. I logged into my bank account and scrolled back 6 months. I found a $14.99 charge to a gym I hadn't stepped into since I moved cities 2 years earlier. I found a $9.99 charge to a streaming service I thought I canceled after a free trial. I found a $4.99 charge to a cloud storage service I didn't even remember signing up for. I found a $39.99 annual fee for a credit card I never used. I found a $7.99 subscription to a meditation app I used twice. I found a $12.99 subscription to a meal kit service that had been shipping boxes to my old address for 8 months. Total waste, over $700 per year. And that was just the obvious stuff. Since then, I've helped dozens of friends and viewers audit their subscriptions. The average person finds between $200 and $600 per month in waste. One guy found $200 a month. He had a business software subscription he'd been paying for years after he closed the business. It's everywhere, and it's designed to be invisible. Welcome to the subscription economy. In 2026, the average American household has over 12 active subscriptions. The most common categories are streaming services like Netflix, Hulu, Disney+, Apple TV, Amazon Prime, and HBO Max. That's easily $50-$80 a month right there. Then you have music services like Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Premium, another $10-$20. Then cloud storage, iCloud, Google Drive, Dropbox, OneDrive, another $10-$30. Then fitness, Peloton, Fitbit, ClassPass, gym memberships, $2,100. Then software, Adobe Creative Cloud, Microsoft 365, QuickBooks, Canva, $20-$60. Then meal kits, HelloFresh, Blue Apron, Factor, $50-$150. Then dating apps, news subscriptions, gaming subscriptions like Xbox Game Pass or PlayStation Plus, VPNs, password managers, language learning apps, pet supply subscriptions, beauty boxes, and on and on. It's death by 1,000 cuts. And here's the dirty secret. Companies make it intentionally hard to cancel. The New York Attorney General's office found that 88% of streaming services violated state law by making it harder to cancel than to sign up. You can sign up with 2 clicks. To cancel, you might have to call a phone number, navigate a maze of menus, or chat with a retention specialist trained to guilt you into staying. That's by design. They are counting on your inertia. They are counting on you forgetting. So today, I'm going to arm you with a system to fight back. A subscription audit is not a one-time thing. It's a quarterly habit. But the first time you do it, you will be shocked at what you find. Let me walk you through the exact 5-step process I use and teach to everyone. Step 1. Gather your data. You need a complete list of every single recurring payment coming out of your accounts. Start with your primary checking account. Log into your bank's website or app. Go to your transaction history. Filter for the last 3 to 6 months. Look for transactions that repeat every month or every year. Common keywords: subscription, membership, auto, recurring, monthly, annual, build. Also look for small amounts: $4, $9.99, $14.99, $29.99, $39.99. Those are the subscription sweet spots. Write them all down in a spreadsheet or on a piece of paper. Don't trust your memory. The average person guesses they have 5 subscriptions. They actually have 12. Next, do the same for any credit cards you use. Many people have subscriptions attached to credit cards that they rarely check. Log into each card's online portal. Go through the last 6 months of statements. Add every recurring charge to your list. If you use PayPal or Apple Pay for subscriptions, log into those accounts too. Some subscriptions bill through PayPal and won't show on your bank statement directly. Also check your email inbox for thank you for your purchase and your receipt emails. Search for the word subscription. You'll be amazed. I did this with a client, a freelance writer named Lisa. She swore she had only Netflix and Spotify. We found 17 active subscriptions totaling $470 per month. She had an old AOL account she hadn't used in 10 years, charging her $4.99 a month. She had a web hosting service for a blog she abandoned in 2019 at $29.99 a month. She had an Audible subscription she never used, $14.95 a month. She had a gym membership at a gym that closed during COVID. They kept billing her, and she never noticed. That's the power of a full audit. Step 2. Categorize and evaluate. Go through each subscription and ask 3 questions. Question 1. Do I use this service at least once a week? If the answer is no, it's a candidate for cancellation. Exceptions. Annual services like Amazon Prime that you use heavily during certain seasons, or insurance-type subscriptions like identity theft protection. But be ruthless. If you haven't opened the app in a month, cancel. Question 2. If I use it, could I get the same value for free or cheaper? For example, many people pay for multiple streaming services: Netflix, Hulu, Disney+, Apple TV+, Max, Peacock, Paramount+, Amazon Prime Video. It adds up. Do you really need all of them? Rotate. Subscribe to Netflix for 2 months, watch what you want, cancel, then subscribe to Hulu for 2 months. Most content stays on the platform. You'll save hundreds a year. Music. Do you need Spotify Premium if you also have YouTube Premium? Do you need both? Could you use the free ad-supported version? For software, is there a free alternative? Canva has a free tier. Google Docs is free. GIMP is free alternative to Photoshop. Evaluate every dollar. Question 3. Could I negotiate a lower rate by calling? Many companies have retention offers. This is especially true for internet, cable, and phone subscriptions. I'll show you how in step 4. But even for streaming services, sometimes you can get a discounted annual plan. Disney Plus and Hulu often bundle. Amazon Prime has a discounted student or low-income rate. Never pay full price if you don't have to. Step 3. The cancellation marathon. Set aside 1 hour to cancel everything on your no list. Asterisk. This is the hardest part because companies make it hard. Here's a playbook for each type of subscription. For streaming and software, go to the website. Look for Account, Settings, Billing, Subscription, Cancel. Many have a direct link. If you can't find it, Google company name cancel subscription. There are entire websites like cancelwizard.com that give direct links. For some, you might have to click through multiple screens. They'll offer you a discounted rate to stay. If you genuinely want to stay, take the discount. But if you don't use it, click cancel through every pop-up. They will ask, "Are you sure?" 3 times. Yes, you are sure. For gym memberships and in-person services, this is where it gets tricky. Many gyms require you to cancel in writing or in person. Some require a certified letter. Some have cancellation fees. Check your contract. If you can't cancel easily, you might need to call your bank and block future charges. But try the official channel first. I've seen people pay for gyms for years because they were too intimidated to walk in and cancel. You can do it. It takes 10 minutes for free trials that you signed up for and forgot. Good news, if you cancel within the trial period, you won't be charged. But if the trial ended and you've been charged, you can sometimes request a refund, especially if it's within 30 days. Email customer support. Be polite. Say, I forgot to cancel the trial. Can you please refund the charge? Many will do it once as a courtesy. One of the most important tools in your cancellation arsenal is the virtual credit card. Services like Privacy.com allow you to create single-use or limited-use virtual cards. When you sign up for a free trial, use a virtual card with a $1 limit. When the trial ends, the charge declines automatically. No need to remember to cancel. This is a game changer. I use it for every single free trial now. Step 4. Negotiate the subscriptions you keep. Even for subscriptions you use, you can often lower your bill. Call your internet and cable provider. Say, I'm thinking of canceling. Can you offer me a promotional rate? I've done this with Comcast every year for a decade. My bill goes from $80 to $50 for 12 months. That's $360 saved per year. Same with cell phone plans. Call your carrier. Ask for the retention department. Tell them you're considering switching to a cheaper provider like Mint Mobile or Visible. They will often give you a 10 to 20 monthly discount. That's $120, $240 per year. For streaming services, rotate. Don't pay for all of them at once. And check if your credit card offers statement credits for streaming. The Chase Sapphire Preferred gives a $5 monthly credit for streaming. The American Express Blue Cash Preferred gives 6% cash back. Use those. Also, check if your employer offers discounts. Many companies offer perks like discounted gym memberships, software subscriptions, or streaming services through a benefits portal. I once saved $50 a month on Adobe Creative Cloud just by logging into my employer's discount page. Step 5. Automate your future audits. You don't want to do this whole process again in 6 months from scratch. Here's how. First, use a subscription tracking app. There are dozens: Rocket Money, formerly Truebill, Trim, Bobby, Subby, Hiatus. These apps connect to your bank accounts, automatically identify recurring subscriptions, and even help you cancel them. Rocket Money is the most popular. It found $400 in waste for a friend of mine. The free version shows you the subscriptions. The paid version, 30 to 40% of savings, helps cancel. I recommend using the free version to identify, then cancel manually to avoid the fee. Second, set a recurring calendar reminder. Every 3 months, block 30 minutes on your calendar. Subscription audit. On that day, you'll review your list, check for new subscriptions, and repeat steps 2-4. Make it a habit. Third, use a dedicated email address for subscriptions. When you sign up for a free trial, use a separate email alias or a service like Simple Login. That way, marketing emails don't clutter your main inbox. And you can easily see which subscriptions are active by searching that alias. It's a bit advanced, but it works. Fourth, use virtual cards for everything. I mentioned Privacy.com. You can set spending limits per merchant. If a subscription tries to increase its price, the charge will be declined. You stay in control. Now, let me give you a realistic example of how much you can save. Let's use a typical millennial or Gen Z profile. You have Netflix $15.49, Hulu $7.99, Disney Plus $13.99, App TV Plus $9, Amazon Prime $14.99 monthly, Spotify Premium $11.99, iCloud Storage $2.99, Dropbox $11.99, Gym Membership $49.99, Peloton app HelloFresh $12.99, a dating app premium $19.99, a VPN $12.99, and a new subscription $9.99. That's over $250 a month. But do you really watch all those streaming services? Cut to 2. That saves $40. Do you need both iCloud and Dropbox? Pick one. Save $12. Do you use the gym and the Peloton app? Cancel one. Save $13. Do you need HelloFresh every week? Maybe twice a month. Save $30. Do you need the dating app premium? If you're not actively dating, cancel. Save $20. Total savings easily over $100 a month. Add in negotiating your internet bill $20, cell phone $15, and canceling one or two forgotten subscriptions $10-30, and you're at $150-200 a month. That's $1,800 to $2,400 per year. That's a vacation. That's a new laptop. That's a year of Roth IRA contributions. I once helped a couple in their 40s. They had over $600 a month in subscriptions. They had 3 different meal kit services, 2 gyms, a yoga studio, a Pilates studio, a wine club, a coffee club, 5 streaming services, 2 music services, and a partridge in a pear tree. They had no idea. They canceled over $400 a month. They used that money to start a college fund for their daughter. Their words, "We felt so stupid, but now we feel so free." Now, let me address the psychology. Why do we keep paying for things we don't use? 2 reasons. First, the sunk cost fallacy. You think, I already paid for the gym membership this month, so I should go. But you're not going. So you're just throwing good money after bad. Second, the "I'll use it someday" trap. You keep the language learning app because you swear you'll learn Spanish next year. You never do. Be honest with yourself. Cancel. If you really want to learn Spanish later, you can resubscribe. There's no penalty. The other psychological barrier is guilt. You feel bad canceling because the company gave you a free trial or a discount. Stop. Companies are not your friends. They are designed to extract money from you. You owe them nothing. Click cancel without guilt. One more hack. Check your credit card and bank statements for zombie subscriptions. These are subscriptions that you canceled, but the company kept billing you. It happens. If you see a charge from a company you thought you canceled, call them. Ask for a refund for the months after you canceled. Most will comply. Then dispute the charge with your bank if they don't. The Fair Credit Billing Act gives you rights. Also, look for subscriptions that increase their price without notifying you. Netflix, Spotify, Disney+, they all raise prices periodically. If you signed up at $9.99 and now you're paying $15.49, decide if it's still worth it. Often, it's not. Cancel and reevaluate. Now, let me give you a specific action plan for the next 24 hours. 1. Log into your primary bank account and all credit cards. Download the last 6 months of transactions. Use a spreadsheet or a piece of paper. List every recurring charge. Include the amount and the frequency. You'll likely have 10-30 line items. 2. Go through each line item. Mark keep, cancel, or negotiate. For keep, note why you use it weekly. For cancel, prepare to cancel. For negotiate, research competitor rates. 3. Execute. Cancel every cancel subscription. For each, go to the website or call the number. Do not delay. For negotiate, call your internet, phone, and insurance providers. Use the script. I've been a customer for X years. I'm considering switching to competitor because they offer lower rate. Can you match that or offer me a promotional rate? Be polite but firm. You'll be surprised how often they say yes. 4. Set up your future audit system. Install a subscription tracking app like Rocket Money or Trim. Link your accounts, review the report. Also, set a calendar reminder for 3 months from today. Subscription audit. Add a second reminder for 6 months. Make it recurring. Bonus step. For every subscription you keep, ask yourself, Is there an annual plan that's cheaper? Many services offer a discount for paying annually. Spotify, Apple Music, and many news sites have annual plans that save you 15 to 20%. If you know you'll use it for a year, pay annually. Just be aware that annual plans are harder to cancel. Set a reminder 1 month before renewal. Now, let me tell you about the most valuable subscription you should keep. It's not Netflix. It's not Amazon Prime. It's a good budgeting app or your own spreadsheet. Tracking your spending is the only way to prevent subscription creep. I use YNAB. You need a budget. It costs $99 a year, but saves me thousands by catching wasteful spending. That's a subscription worth keeping. But even YNAB has a free alternative like Mint, now part of Credit Karma, or a simple Google Sheet. One more thing, beware of subscription bundles. Your bank might offer a premium account for $25 a month that includes a bunch of subscriptions you don't want. Cancel the premium account and keep the free version. Your credit card might have an annual fee that includes benefits you never use. Downgrade to a no-fee card. Every dollar you save on fees is a dollar you can invest. I want to leave you with a final challenge. After you complete your subscription audit, take the monthly savings, let's say it's $200, and set up an automatic transfer of that amount into a high-yield savings account or a Roth IRA. Do not let it disappear into your spending. If you were living without that $200 before, you can live without it now. But now it's working for you. Over 20 years, $200 a month invested at 7% becomes over $100,000. That's a retirement boost. That's a house down payment. That's a gift to your future self. One viewer, a single mom named Tanya, found $340 a month in subscription waste. She started investing that money into a 529 plan for her son's college. She told me I didn't have to earn more. I didn't have to work more. I just had to stop throwing money away. That's the power of the subscription audit. Now, here's your step-by-step recap and call to action. Do this right after this video. 1. Download your bank and credit card statements from the last 6 months. Point 2. List every recurring charge. Point 3. Cancel every subscription you don't use weekly. Point 4. Negotiate your internet, phone, and insurance bills. Point 5. Install Rocket Money or a similar tracker. Point 6. Set a recurring quarterly calendar reminder. Point 7. Automatically invest your monthly savings. Point 8. Comment below. I found in wasted subscriptions. Share your number. I'll reply to the first 50 comments with a high five. If this video just put hundreds of dollars back in your pocket, hit the like button. It helps others find this life-changing habit. Subscribe and turn on notifications. In the next video, I'm going to reveal the psychology of rich people. 7 spending habits that keep the middle class poor. You won't want to miss that one. Your money is leaking out in $5 and $10 increments. Every single month while you sleep. Plug the leaks, take back control, and watch your wealth grow without working another hour. I'll see you in the next video.